everyone. Welcome to another Thursday, which can only mean one thing. Another time for Rom Dumpster Diving. And of course, before I begin, I don't have any alerts for one viewer, but thank you, Jeff, for the host. But of course, with that said, I think it's only time we start the stream proper by giving the wheel a good spin. Alright, so obviously. Oh, now I know what it is. Alright, so it looks like for our first system, we will be playing the Nintendo 64, which is this one. Alright, so what did I have for game one? Oh, of course. Of course. Alright, but yes, with that said, let us get our game set up. And of course, make sure that I bring this up because I noticed it might come up, maybe not, but if it does, they will be able to see it. Also, thank you for the music. You can stop that now. Now, let's bring up N64 games. And let's see if this one works, because the last time I had tried to do a game I wanted to do, it wouldn't load, and I had to resort to Super Mario 64. So let's see, load this up. Okay, yes. Well, we're basically just playing this, so yeah, we'll just move on without this. So, starting us off from THQ, we're going to be playing Quest 64 for a bit. Now, based on what I've heard about this game, it's not necessarily bad, but it's an acquired taste, if nothing else. But how can you know that unless you play the game? Well, that's what we're here to find out. Keltland, an island where magical spirits abound. This is the abode of magicians who have become powerful through a pact with the spirits. These are the apprentices of Merle Monastery. Amongst them is a young man named Brian. Probably not what it said, but I'm going with that anyway. Kenishire. This is the kingdom of the northern magic, home of the Melrod Monastery. The kingdom is ruled by king. Who knows? It scrolled too fast for me to see it. And there's Brian from the other side, Carmog. Or Carmack. I don't know. The richest and most beautiful of all the kingdoms. That's all you need to know about that as we move forward with this. Seymour! Magician Brian, I was just stretching my arm muscles against the windowsill. Isometric exercises. Can you join me?
Okay.
How's it going, Steel?
Okay. I'll leave it at that.
Indeed. One night, however, the monastery fell under an evil spell with the theft of an ancient book. Must have been a Necronomicon. So yeah, I think the only other thing I know about this game is that everything involves magic. Even physical attacks are magic-based.
Oh, this game. I played this once when I rented it and never again.
Brian, even though I've begged you not to leave, you still say you must go after your father. No matter how wonderful your powers may be, you are still a child. Your father, Lord Bartholomew... Bartholomew? Nah, just call him Barth for short, everyone does.
Bart!
He left to find a stolen Elitol book and has been missing for a month. wonder you are so worried about him. Exposition, exposition, cut shit out ASAP. Contained in the words of the book is a power that exceeds human knowledge. I wonder who could have possibly stole it from the crypt of the monastery. If an evil person should use it, the entire country and all of its cities will be destroyed. The spirit's blessings will disappear, and Keltland will once again be visited by a day of grief.
How do you know the little bitch you're talking to isn't the wrong person?
Look at the bright side. Even if it is full of grief, it's just for a day. How bad could it be? Bartholomew's disappearance may mean he is caught in the fight over the book. If you go, you may find yourself in danger as well. If you still insist, begin by going to Dondoran. I'll ask the king of Dondoran Castle to protect you. I see. And there's that. Well, bye now. And by bye now, I mean, can you open the door? Am I not allowed to leave? Oh, duh. Door's right there. That Brian sure is one dumb child.
Why did I entrust saving the land for a misfortune? I'm beginning to have second thoughts. Also, he runs like a little bitch. Have you seen the way he waddles around?
As you get close to a spirit, you will see a sign. When you see it, press the C button. The mark of the false spirits will appear. Press one of the C buttons to choose which of the spirits you wish to increase. You will need as much help as you can from each of these spirits as you can get. Use the C button like this. The fire spirit is up, water is down, earth is left, and wind is right. Memorize these positions. I hope I don't sound offensive with this smuggish British accent.
What happened to your voice? I got kicked in the balls one too many times.
I wouldn't worry too much
Holy
about
magic century, Batman.
Besides, I think once we get to Dracula Unleashed territories, then we know something's going on.
Brian, it's the message of my alphabets. It says, ooh.
Peter, those are Cheerios. The wooden scepter you carry and the magic spells you acquire throughout your journey are the only means defending yourself against enemy encounters. Yeah.
What a name for your protagonist. Brian.
Feel the wrath of my powerful wooden staff.
I'm here to save the day.
And who are you, do-gooder?
I'm Bob.
No, really, what's your name?
I am the terror known throughout the realms. The nightmares you think about when you dream.
I
Call
am
me Peaches. Wait a minute, Peaches? Would you just roll around with it already, please? You have been summoned here because you have been condemned to an eternity of hell. Peaches.
I am an enchanter.
Okay, then,
Some may call
Heifer.
me.
Oh, pff, like
Can-
that's a good name. You know what? I can't think like this. I gotta clear the boundaries. Wait, what about the Hellfire spell? Nah, that's just for tourists. Don't worry about it. Yep. In order to increase your agility, you have to constantly be running around, even if it's in a circle.
Spirits are hiding everywhere.
Look for them in the town, the countryside, and even every last nook and cranny. You can sometimes find them after battles too. Be thorough, laddie, or you'll find everything that you need. Apparently this guy is letting the text speak for him. Guess he's one of those monks that's taken a vow of silence. How we got those words through is still a mystery to everyone.
It's still a mystery.
It's a mystery to everyone.
Oh, bunga!
No. Those guys are dorks. Yes, but they're my dorks.
I just realized this guard's name is Marmaduke.
What?
Also, we don't hear much from me. I'm eating.
That's alright.
Can somebody look up who localized this so I can punch him in the face?
I don't know if this is the same localization as the Konami version.
That's not the one we're playing.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yum, some honey bread.
They might have.
Oi, welcome to the kitchen, laddie. Your quest is sure to be a long one. Please take this fresh bread. I made this myself.
I can't tell whether that's supposed to be a man or a woman.
I think that's supposed to be a woman.
It's very androgynous. And not in the typical way either.
I already spent 10 minutes just pretty much doing what I can with this game. I think it's time we, actually go outside and actually do something here to showcase this game a bit. Been hearing Earth is usually the best.
Android, you found nothing in that pile of... I don't even know.
I assume it's supposed to be a haystack, but
I thought it was grain. I wanted to call it something else, but I don't know. I came up with nothing. Search the chicken feed. Oh, you can't jump off cliffs. What a weenie.
Well, would you be kind to him already? He's only a small wee lad.
this is quite the romp of a game we started with. Already halfway through and already the gameplay feels dry because there's not much to talk about here.
Okay, no one said you were playing this.
You haven't encountered any combat yet.
Well, you're basically trying to scour the entire starter town. You're not going to find any combat until you leave the city gates. That's how this game works.
I know. I didn't want to leave the building. How do I know there's not something over here, let alone upstairs?
That is a good point. You will find those little spirit bubbles in all sorts of weird, obscure corners.
As we just demonstrated earlier within that haystack. Tim? You sure you're a guy? Because that's quite the rack you got there.
I think that's a potbelly.
If that's supposed to be a potbelly, I think it was supposed to be much lower.
Oh, he's got a belt on, that's why. I'm not gonna lie, this game was part of my childhood with the N64. I loved it to death. I mean, yeah, like, this game is unfinished, I should note. The Game Boy version, which came out about a year or two later, has more depth to it than this one does. Which is saying something because it was the Game Boy.
Huh.
Oh, did you get your free bread from the inn?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah.
In fact,
Items are kind of hard to come by, but if you do run out of restoratives, you can always go to a town and get more. But only one.
let's see, so I got dewdrop, honey bread, and fresh bread.
Oh, Rogue, that's your agility stat. Pretty much, it's leveled up walking. So, just find yourself a place on the overworld map. This is important because it only works on the overworld map.
That's
Where
what I
the-
was bringing up
where-
earlier.
Oh, okay, good, Jeff, good.
I've already brought up the trick where if you run in circles, it increases your agility.
Well, the trick is, the additional trick is find a space where they can't spawn monsters in. And there are very few of those.
Also, the European version's advertising called this the first RPG on the N64. It looks at Legend of Zelda
more
Ocarina
fresh
of
bread.
Time. Ha!
Wait, what?
This came out before Ocarina of Time.
And there are many people who will contest Zelda's status as an RPG franchise.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember what places I have been and which I haven't.
I file it under Action RPG, but that's just me.
I would
Zelda,
agree with you,
definitely.
honestly.
You know, it's an action RPG Diablo.
You know what? Next chance I get, I should probably add that into Rom Dumpster Diving. Diablo for the PlayStation.
I played that.
The people that actually did that conversion, the Climax group, yes, that's their name. They actually did the Power Rangers Time Force and Lightspeed Rescue PS1 games, and they're pretty good, so...
They also, if I'm not mistaken, they also made Serious Sam Next Encounter for GameCube and PS2. Which is also a good game.
wait. That gets us back to the monastery. We don't need that.
Also, I am done eating, so I can stay unmuted now. I just didn't want to interrupt your stream with my eating.
Nah, I could care less about that. Considering the slow pace I'm taking, probably the most commentary we get out of this.
What, me just chewing on food? I kind of think that's kind of disrespectful when you think about it.
Because everyone knows I is professional. I don't think anyone cares at this point. actually, if that's a tavern, I don't think I've been here yet. Oh, it's an item shop.
As I said, the game is very incomplete, so there's no buying items. You just have to get them or find them.
Was the original Japanese version of this
Oh,
one finished?
there's the front gate.
And then they just brought it over anyway because they were crunched for time and they just released it as it was?
I mean, there was so much potential in this game that they squandered.
Like, the Japanese publisher of this Imagineer, I don't know if it was just... Was it literally because they had to deal with time constraints or something?
Oh! Our first enemy, and it's bunnies. Yeah, most monsters specialize in an element. These things specialize in wind.
Your accuracy stat's not that good. You're kind of screwed.
Oh, you can move around while they're casting to try and avoid the attack.
Oh, hey!
Although with the basic wind cutter, it's homing, so ouch.
You were right in front of the damn thing!
Nice.
Wrong game!
But yeah, basically the easiest way to build up
Or
agility,
random
I should
encounters
say,
could
would
happen.
be that.
Here's the thing, you were in an area where an encounter could happen. Like Walter said, it's only in places. You have to find there are specific spots where I think they don't have.
Well, it's more that there's this specific areas where it's just too narrow to spawn the battle zone.
So this literally is Neptunia.
I would have gotten it.
This literally is Neptunia. I legit get Neptunia vibes from this, and I don't know why. Because you basically got game industry minus one region. You got people who look exactly the same, or do at least do the same thing.
I think was water healing.
I don't know.
Water's the healing element.
Yeah, because I hear, from what I've heard about this game, the two elements you want to master is definitely earth and water.
Right, because water gives you a lot of long-range options and healing. Earth gives you solid offensive abilities, plus some melee attributes. And the magic barrier, which for about 5 turns basically makes the game stop playing because the enemies cannot hurt you.
Ah. Dang it. This was right in front of it, and I was hoping I could.
Well, here's the thing. I think its speed was probably higher because I think it went first.
I was gonna say, could you adjust the camera a bit? There we go. Well, that works.
Yes,
too, I
I'll
suppose.
block it with my face.
Ah. Dang it.
Also, I never played N64 as a kid, as I've said many times on multiple.
You missed out. You missed out.
You, as most people probably know now, since I've said it on multiple streams, I grew up in a household where we had a Super Nintendo at a time, where GameCube, PS2, and Xbox were a thing. As I like to joke.
I think I found the sweet spot.
As I like to joke, I was.
There you go. Now, I could, if you want to speed this up, I could go fish up some Game Shark codes.
Well, we're only playing this for at least another 7 minutes. So
Well, you're not going to get much of an experience if you spend those 7 minutes leveling up your agility.
exactly. But yeah, for those who are just joining in the stream, if any, this is the easiest way to increase your agility, which is, of course, within the battlefield ring, the ring that surrounds Brian during combat is agility. Obviously, higher agility, the more space you have to move around. Yeah, I think at 24 minutes, we'll actually keep moving onward.
That was horribly outdated. Doesn't help that my family went into bankruptcy, but at one point.
Yeah, I think it's slightly bigger than it was beforehand. So that's not too bad. Oof.
When I see these hellhounds, why do I immediately think Castlevania 2?
I don't think you're the only one who feels that way.
The darkness has vanquished the horrible night. That's redundant. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night. There, I got the quote. I don't know, it's just, today's been one of those days, I don't think I'm thinking right now.
I think everyone's been feeling that lately. Because I know I definitely have.
I feel bad for you after what happened last night. Or when you were doing Among Us the last time, and then you ended in Rom too. It wasn't. It's not that I was upset that it happened. It's more for the fact that it was just one of those days. Honestly, I think it's one of those weeks. The worst part about me having a Super Nintendo at that time is that I didn't even have any of the RPGs that everyone grew up that were defining on the system. So no Final Fantasy VI. Don't you mean 3? Don't you mean 3? No, I mean 6. Fuck off.
Oh dang! Now you really missed out. Six is the magnum opus of the two DFS.
Didn't have Mario RPG. Didn't have
Oh my gosh!
Didn't have Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for a good reason.
I think that's the one saving grace you had.
What did Square think US people were? Stupid.
Yes.
So much so that
you gotta
the
remember
US
they have
version
a
of
very
2
low opinion of us.
So much so that the US version of 2, aka 4, is practically unplayable compared to hard mode. Because let's see, what's the main thing Cecil can do as a Dark Knight? Use the Dark Wave! Nope, now he just has attack and items.
Also, this is one of those games where it uses the controller pack to save.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, if I really wanted to make this a thing, I could always use save states in its place.
No, like, I'm just saying on actual hardware, because weren't controller packs expensive?
A bit. In fact, I don't even...
But there were games that came with controller packs. There were games that came with them.
If you want my honest opinion, I don't even think...
You realize that only mitigates it somewhat, because you only have 255 note pages.
In all honesty, I don't even think I remember owning a game pack. I think, technically, a friend of mine let me borrow one of his, and I never returned it afterwards. Talk about a terrible friend I am.
I mean, it could have been like my cousin, where I borrowed his PS2. I think I brought this up multiple times, but it's a funny story. Uh, when he, it's a karma thing because he unintentionally broke my my original Super Nintendo. We had to get a console for a while because he ejected Yoshi's Island before turning the system off, and since it uses Super FX, it fried the system. And it caused the cartridge to actually fry any system it played in. It would play once, and then it wouldn't work ever again.
Fucking oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm going to send you to the Tooth Fairy kind of indiscretion.
Well, I wasn't a violent kid, so I know you're speaking generally, but I really wasn't a violent
No, I get it. I wouldn't do that either, but that's the sort of thought process that would go through some kids' heads. That's as far as their level of rage.
My fist in your face have an appointment.
As far as the karmic retribution, though, I borrowed this PS2 at one point, and
Oh dear.
I was playing Shrek Super Slam, and for some reason the memory card bugged out. It was like, "Do you want to reformat?" Or no, I said no. No, I remember what happened. I put it in, and it said the memory card could not be detected, could not be read correctly. Do you wish to reformat it? And I did because but it was because I didn't know that there was actually still some stuff on it, because I thought the memory card he gave me was blank.
I remember there was a problem with PS2 memory cards concerning Soul Calibur 3.
He didn't have Soul Calibur 3.
Okay.
And I wasn't playing that. I was playing Shrek Super Slam when it happened. But to get back on point, like, all his memory card saves deleted, and I think he had a save of like very big progress in like Gran Turismo or something like that.
Oof.
Like he had maxed out a couple cars, I believe. And I think he also had a couple sports games. It was like, at that point I think he didn't care, but
Okay, I know technically time's up, but I just realized there was a water spell I could have used, so let me check that out real quickly.
I mean,
why
would you get mad at John Madden? John Madden.
Madden.
Football. Hey, you.
Snake, Snacky.
Fish and mailed.
Try that again. There we go. So, sad to say, I think it's one of those spells where you have to be up close and personal for it to actually hit. But, yeah. That was Quest 64.
I wonder, were a couple of the games that I suggested in this list yet?
So I think, yeah, we have done both Ultraman for
No,
the Sega
not
Genesis.
those. I mean the PlayStation ones I suggested later. I didn't give you a link because they were too big, because it would have been too big, and I think the bot would have removed them if I did it. So
Let me see.
I posted their names, but
Oh, shit. Well, that's something I'll have to do sometime off camera. But yeah. Oh, what's up, Cool Al? We were just about ready to give this wheel a good spin and find out what our next game would be. So let's do that.
I heard that.
And it looks like it is
Game Boy.
before the Game Boy. That's the wrong one. There we go.
I do not want to go to the
what
Twister
did I?
Zone.
Oh, this is a fun game.
I do not want to go to Twister Zone.
Okay,
We don't
so
code it 'cause
yes,
we're going
thank you,
full-screen
music. You
computer.
can stop now. Because I think it's time we have ourselves a fun time with this Game Boy game. Pretty well known throughout the series. I believe it's under S. Next game we'll be playing for the Nintendo Game Boy, Super Mario
Super Mario
Land.
I've heard
Although,
it.
Oh, baby.
I've
Oh,
heard
hey,
it.
again.
let me check something
Yeah, you
real
might.
quickly.
I think you're running in with Super Game Boy set.
Wait,
So
that's SNES. I need to go back to Game Boy. I wonder, because I thought I had. Yeah,
there's
that's what I thought.
there's
Why
a
do-
color wrong hack.
Yeah, I'm trying to load that up instead. So I'll do that.
You might have it
and
forced
reboot.
to Game Boy.
There we go.
There you go. Wait. No, this is still running on Game Boy.
Hmm.
Try running it as a Game Boy Color game.
That's what brought up the big screen earlier.
Let me try loading it on my end to figure out what to do. I've played it. I have the ROM, I believe.
Just give
And
us a very quick moment, folks. This shouldn't take too long. Worst case scenario, we'll just say screw it and play it in black and white.
I mean, it's not bad in black and white either. It's just
No, I just realized since I had the DX version, that would. Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Let me close this up. I bet you anything I forgot to actually install said
Oh, did you forget the
patch
BIOS?
into that. There we go.
Oh no, you just didn't.
Let's give it a
patch.
try now. This time it should work just
Once
fine.
more with feeling. Nope.
Well,
Ding.
too soon to. Aha! Here we go.
There we go.
Can only
okay,
be
so
played
now
on Game Boy. So once
we
more,
need to switch
let's switch
to
to
Game Boy
that
Color.
and reset that. Can
Why is
only-
it setting it to Super Game Boy?
Hmm.
Because Bizhawk.
Yeah, BizHawk is a bit.
I can
fickle
run
in
Game
this.
Boy Color games on it just fine. I don't know why it's.
Oh well. We tried.
We'll
We
just play the
tried.
black and white version.
Mhm.
Fuck it.
Let's reboot the core once more.
Too much work.
Indeed, I are lazy.
You still have the patch in the thing, I believe.
Wait. But I'm pretty sure. Open up ROM. ROM files. Super Mario World 2.
World.
Or Land, World, something or other. There we go. We're finally moving.
Perhaps not.
But it's still in black and white.
We take your losses where you can get them. Cutting our losses.
Indeed.
We got shit to do.
Super form activate.
Also, or no, this was.
Super form deactivate.
It was only the first. It was only the first game that was developed by Gunpei Yokoi. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows because it was the most un-Mario-like.
Yeah, Mario Land is still Mario Land. I concur.
It's not. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying.
Let it be known, we ain't saying, we just be saying.
I can't rip on a classic.
Absolutely.
It's not in this game, unfortunately. The Can Can Star theme is unfortunately not in this game. But what is in here is just as chaotic.
Hit enough of these enemies to get 1-ups. Woo! Just in the nick of time there. Unfortunately, I have to be big in order to do that drill stomp. Drill stomp. Kick, flip, and a twist. Christ there. 900.
Here.
Right out of
13-year-old quotes.
Yeah, probably. This is the one that introduces Wario. Spoiler alert, by the way. Or wait, actually no, because he's in the manual. Never mind. They literally bring him up in the manual. My bad.
He's also in the commercials.
Indeed.
Obey Wario, destroy Mario.
The funny thing about the Japanese commercials, especially with like Wario Land 3, the Japanese voice for Eggman voiced Wario in those.
That doesn't surprise me.
Because he sounded the closest.
Hey, got the carrot power up.
He seemed to have a talent for playing evil fat people.
Well, here's the thing. He also sounded the closest to Charles Martinet, who I believe had started doing Mario, Wario, and Luigi at the time.
Mario's a furry. Oh no. Well, since I have the bunny power up, I think
remember,
it's
this was
only
around the
fair I
time.
go for
This was like 4 years after Mario 64 had come out, so. Because Wario Land 3 was 2000, it was 2001 out in other regions. No, it was 2000
Screw the
everywhere.
rules, I have the bubble.
It was 2000 everywhere. 2001 was Wario
Also,
Land.
Gordos, you're in the wrong series. But then again, this is from the same company that made sure Link ran into both, believe Kirby as an enemy, and then also the Chain Chomps.
Let's not
Yoshi
forget.
Doll.
Well, the Chain Chomps were in Link's Awakening. There's also Yoshi Doll.
Free money back.
Chain Chomps were also in A Link to the Past.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they were called Bow Wows there. Oh right, because I think that was the literal translation of the onomatopoeia that they used for the
Wan Wan.
in Japan. Yeah, so yeah, it would actually make sense.
Hey, 1-up.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm kind of glad you're showing this off because my friends and I actually had a discussion about the boss of this stage a while back and how he hasn't been seen in any Mario game since. He just disappears off the face of the earth.
Considering he's supposed to be a huge name, if not the Mario universe, at least the Mario Land games. Considering he's the main boss in one and just a boss here.
It just disappears off the face of the earth.
And he's just some goon that Wario hired to because he knew that going after Peach was just going to get him smashed by Bowser, so he went and harassed some other kingdom instead.
Yeah, that's why he took Mario's coins. He's an asshole.
Maybe Tatanga's dead.
That's the general consensus, yes.
Yeah.
Mario probably, yeah.
Also, that thing looks like it's giving the middle finger. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of middle fingers, here's some spikes.
I
For a
guess
moment,
it's
I thought-
pointing it out.
For a moment, when you said
Good segue.
that was the general idea they were given, for a moment I thought you were going to say, that's the joke.
That's the joke. You suck, my friend.
It's a shame I got some new gifts to show off, because otherwise that would definitely be in the intermission screen right now.
So, Steel, I was talking about Eizen about this a while back, but If I do a Wand of Gamelon stream, would you be up for joining for that?
It gives me something to make fun of, so probably.
Because as he showed yesterday, he put more shoe on the intermission gift wall for preparation for that.
They can make the gameplay as great as they want, but they will never make
Still
those
Wand of
cutscenes be
Gamelon.
anything but hilarious.
I mean, obviously. It'd be like trying to make Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero better. But still keeping it
wouldn't
to
mind
FMV.
I wouldn't mind that happening.
But I think we can all come to a consensus. The one thing that made Mortal Kombat Anthology Sub-Zero worth it, specifically for the PlayStation version,
Well, yeah, 'cause
is
the N64
falling
version
off of the
was
second
the
stage.
Yeah, because the cutscenes in the N64 version are just replaced by static JPEGs.
Well, I'm saying specifically the start of the second stage if you just jump off the cliff. That alone makes the PlayStation version
Also,
worth
can
it.
I just say that it took the SGB playthrough of that to make me realize that they just used the same animation but plaster it over different backgrounds for when you
What do you
fall.
expect
The
for a
real
studio
reason I
that had
wanted
no
to play
budget?
the stage because of this kicking music.
I mean, they probably wanted to save money, but at the same time, that seems kind of lazy to me. Yeah, they played that over every single fucking background, and you have kept your corporeal form, which means you are vulnerable to death. No shit!
I enjoy the one where you fall in the water.
alive!
I enjoy the one where when you fall in the water because he looks like he's getting flushed down a toilet.
Oh yeah, SCB brought that up because then they referenced that one Rugrats episode where Tommy's toy got flushed down the toilet,
Oh, yeah.
and Spike had to go down and get it. And they said Sub-Zero was the toy and Quan Chi was Tommy.
It works too because they're both bald.
Surprising that I haven't seen much Rugrats, but yet I do know what it is. I mean,
Well, it's probably
I watched
for the
more than I
best.
should
I
have.
mean, the Rugrats show was good in its own right. After the 10th anniversary, it's like, oh, they have an episode called All Growed Up. It's like,
And
okay,
then-
that makes sense.
and
But
that
then they try to
episode-
make it a thing, and it's like, okay, no, you can't do that.
I actually
yeah, they're
love
doing a
that.
reboot now, by the way, so All Grown Up
Oh,
might
mistake.
become non-canon. It's hard to tell, though.
That's kind of what he's doing.
Cue Sonic Colors main theme.
Now it's time for Tatonga.
Bounce on his noggin.
You know, the final boss from the first game, and after this game, we never see again. He disappears off the face of the fucking earth.
We don't see the other kingdoms from the first game either.
Yeah, Sarasa nowhere to be seen either. So Daisy may as well just own a. Daisy may as well just be the princess of a place that doesn't exist. Thank you, Sub-Zero.
Now, his real name is Bihan.
Beyond. Ah! That's also a SCB quote.
In 11, they really try to avoid calling him Noob Saibot.
Well, Noob Saibot was a different character, though. That's the thing. Or did they try to retcon?
Considering, if memory serves,
Bihan is Noob Saibot.
yeah, because in 9, they just called him Noob.
No, he was still called Noob Saibot.
I mean,
I
considering
meant the,
he was still
character
new to
dialogue.
Cyber. Well,
The life bar probably shortened it to just noob for less clutter on the HUD.
They did that in Armageddon. They did not do that in 9 because of a higher resolution.
Well, here's the thing: you're at that point you're on the PS2 and the Wii. You could only go so high.
Yeah, 9 was on Xbox 360 and PS3.
I'm saying specifically for Armageddon. I'm not saying.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah. Yeah.
I'm not defending it for 9. No.
Oh. But it didn't exist in 9. But like in character dialogue for 11, they go out of their way to make sure to never actually call him Noob Saibot.
It's a stupid way to get Noob
Stupid
Saibot
name,
into
I
the
know.
story, honestly.
I just find it amusing.
Also, I saw you were playing Doom Eternal a couple of days ago. How's the Switch version?
Surprisingly decent. There were virtually no frame rate drops.
Surprising, considering wasn't that a problem that plagued Doom 2016 on the Switch?
Only like toward the end of the game.
Well, yeah, the graphics are gonna be freaking.
Eternal is still capped at 30 FPS. And unlike 2016, it makes use of dynamic resolution scaling to keep the frame rate up. Which makes things a little blurry in some of the more detailed areas or where there's a lot going on.
So basically what you're saying is if you're playing it in handheld mode, the textures almost look like Doom 3 on a Voodoo 3.
No, the texture resolution doesn't change. What I mean by resolution, I mean the screen resolution.
Oh.
Like, by default, it's stuck at 720p, but it will drop to 480p if it needs to.
Is it stuck at, like, does it change your field of view at all, or does that stay unchanged?
No, the game just becomes slightly blurrier. Hold on, I'll send you a screenshot.
Thank you for the host, Cool Al.
Oh, shit! I didn't even notice that. Thank you for the host.
The message didn't pop on screen. It happened in the chat.
Yeah, once you brought that up, I checked the list of things.
I
that
hosted too, but that was a
yeah.
while ago. You probably said it all when the thing had started. So
Yeah, because I realized I have it set so if more than one person's hosting,
it has to be
it'll make
more
a
than
sound
one
alert.
viewer. Okay.
Yeah, because for some odd reason, if someone was rating me, then it's 1. Because that happened yesterday when Pan
I saw
finished
that.
his stream.
There you go.
Yeah.
This
Okay, that's not bad, honestly. I mean, there are worse ways to do it.
I know.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
The gyroscope controls from 2016 are also back.
Can you toggle them off?
Yes.
Thank
They're off by
Christ.
default, actually.
Okay. I hate
And unlike
games.
2016, you can actually customize the button mapping.
I hate games like that where, you know how like Splatoon kind of forces you to use the motion controls sometimes.
I don't play Splatoon.
No, that's just live.
Well, Splatoon has this problem where the first game with that big chunky Wii U gamepad still had the audacity to have you
Oh, secret exit for me.
move the gamepad in order to move the camera, and it would like to move where you're aiming, and that's not, and it's like no, bad. You have the option to change it, but it's just the game kind of is centered around that. So when you take that away, the game doesn't seem to work as well.
Also, I appreciate that this Easter egg is still intact.
Oh, they did. Oh, it was Doom 2 this time instead of Doom 1.
It's both, actually. You
I
have
know
to
in the
unlock them.
I know in the PC version you can actually mod. You can actually put your own iWatts in.
Yeah.
they're not thwomps. That's pretty much what they are.
Bee
Just
swamps.
Hornet version
Bee
of
womps. Womps.
Womps.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the fact that back in like January I'd given you that once when Pam was doing the Commodore 64 stuff, I given you that clip of na 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 from that one game.
Yeah.
We like sent each other things because he sent me Bummer from the Windows version of Chip's Challenge. So Microsoft Entertainment Pack. You know when you get hit, it's like Bummer,
Yes.
Bummer.
Speaking of which, bummer.
I mean, on my soundboard, I have the Windows 3.1 sound that Psyche uses.
Dun, dun.
Not gonna be for a 1-up, but I'll
I
take
also
what
have
I
Mac.
can.
I also have Mac OS sounds as well. Beep. I just love the Indigo just.
Careful, you can't kill that caterpillar. He's too chunky.
Chunky boy.
Not even fire can kill him.
Good job, he got hit by him.
I was trying to go in between the question mark blocks to see if I could drill stomp him.
Doesn't seem like you could.
I don't think it works anyways. I think he's completely
Yeah, I think you can only
invincible.
jump up.
Probably.
Well, except from that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're hitting it from the bottom, it's gonna work.
Also, Starman. Beep beep boop, beep beep boop, beep 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 boop, beep beep boop, beep beep boop, beep beep boop.
It's also because of the fact that I didn't have an N64 at all. I also didn't have a PS1 until quite recently.
Ooh.
I had an N64, but not a PS1. I did have a PS2 though.
My first PS1 I had in like 2013 because someone gave me theirs, and then I got rid of it.
I get a
because-
downgrade.
And then I got rid of it because
Ugh.
I wanted to get money for a laptop. I made the fool's errand, and I made the fool's errand of selling it to a pawn shop.
Can't you walk away before the power-up gets to you?
No, I think it locks you.
I know you can walk away in the other minigame. The crane one.
Well, you can walk away before you do it. Once you actually.
No, you can walk away after you do it too. Because once it did give me a mushroom, I was like, screw this, and press left to see if it will let me leave, and it did.
That's the case. I'll definitely need to remember that for next time.
Damn it! Now that I reminded you, now you have it on your soundboard. I didn't.
I don't have a soundboard, I just play it through my speakers. Bummer.
Boomer.
I also forgot I gave you Going Hog Wild.
There we go. We have a lovely level here for you to explore, or you could just get the bunny power up and say, screw the rules.
Yeah, I did this in my Super Mario World run on my channel back on the tube. My guest commentator was very, very unhappy.
What, the fact you skipped the entire game essentially, or the entire level?
Yeah, because basically, like, that game was his childhood.
And And because of the fact that I didn't have a PS1, I never got to play Crash. I didn't even get to... I played a little bit of Twin Sanity back when I was a part of Big Brother's Big Sister, because one of my big brothers that I had a Xbox, and I played the Xbox version.
You know, it's funny. I've never played any of the Crash Bandicoot games, really. The only game that would even come close to it is not Mario Party, otherwise known as Crash Bash.
Whoa!
Which, coincidentally, was also the only way how I was able to play Spyro the Dragon via a demo, because if you input
You're the Dragon's the demo that was on there. Crash 2 had a demo. No, Crash 2 didn't have a demo for Spyro. Crash 3 did.
Whoa!
Crash Team Racing had a demo for Spyro 2, and the latter being the case. And then Crash Bash had Spyro Year of the Dragon. And Year of the Dragon had Crash Bash, which you had to actually input a code on the title screen in order to access. I think you had to do that for Spyro 1's Crash 3 demo and Spyro 2's Crash Team Racing demo too. It makes sense that those would be demos. Because Sony themselves, so.
It's a giant Burbo note.
Dr. Wily's a Burbo note.
Whoa!
And on today's episode of Jerry Springer, my child that I hatched from an egg is actually a coin.
Whoa!
They actually, I love that they
Wow, 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 wow.
I love that they referenced that in one of the inverted stages in Crash 4.
I hope they bring that to Steam.
They probably will. They probably will. It wouldn't make sense for them not to. And we just got eaten by a giant Koopa Troopa. Wait, did we get eaten by Hookbill?
Maybe.
I thought we broke his shell in Yoshi's Island. Also, the Cheep sprites are literally ripped. The Cheep sprites, I think, are one of the few sprites that were actually ripped from Mario World, because
I think
a lot
only
of sprites were taken from Mario
I
World.
think only those that have played Zelda CDI will get the joke that I'm gonna make if Hookbill was part of the Zelda CDI games. Now you must die. Oh my goodness, this is awful.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Honey!
No,
That's
that
pretty
was,
much what happens when you defeat
that was
Hookbill.
Militron. That was Militron. I thought that was the Iron Knuckle. The Iron Knuckle doesn't do that.
How's it going, Pan?
Free money!
Gonna say I got about roughly 5 more minutes.
I
Don't
think
think I can beat the stage, or stages I should say, in 5 minutes. I could definitely beat the stage in 5 minutes. These set of stages, I don't know.
I think your chances are 1,000,000 to none. But let's have fun anyway. Lucky shot.
Golly!
Golly!
Gee golly goop boop.
I spy with my eye someone who must die.
Move the controller down, and I crouch. While
When
I'm
I'm
crouching, you can make me do the duck walk. Cool, huh?
One of my friends also said now they just need to make a Hotel Mario remastered. I feel like that probably also wouldn't save that game either, because you're just shutting doors. Haha, here's the problem. Too many toasters.
You know
what
what
they
they say?
All
Toasters.
toast.
Toast. Although if Bo were here, he'd remind us, no, all toasters toast Mama Luigi's. Hey Mario, did you bring a light? No.
Bring a light?
No. No. I actually have that on my soundboard. Just the no. I also have You Killed Me. Good.
Of course.
Now I have it as a video, so I can't really use that yet.
Yeah.
But I do have on video. I have on video of that I ripped from YouTube of it basically the chroma key, like the original version with the chroma key applied, so that you could put it on top of something. This is illegal, you know.
My cakes will burn.
No, I just have this is illegal, you know, because I find that more funny than my cakes will burn.
Yeah.
Just for how he inflects it. This is illegal.
Don't want to go down the pipe.
Once you scrubbed all the floors in Gamelon, and once you scrub me, after you've ordered pizza, after you've taken my boy to dinner, great! I love Kings and Reese Ultimate. Probably one of the few YouTube poops I actually like, not gonna lie. It's not that I don't like YouTube poops themselves, it's just they're so overplayed all the time to me.
Take him to the dungeon, Zoro. My name's not Zoro. Whatever, just take him to the dungeon. Yes, my liege. Alright, only got about a minute left. I know what I'm going to spend this minute on. The same way anyone would spend a minute of their lives. Gambling.
Let's not forget the problem with Mario Land,
Blech.
The fact that the bags are literally just random chance. It's 50-50. This is illegal, you know.
Ah. 2 out of 3 times I'd get that same one.
The hell is in the 9991?
A chance
probably-
to get a shit ton of lives or just nothing.
Is it bad that I kind of think of that witch as a evil
Run!
version?
Run away! President does
That
it!
witch kind of reminds me of Fortune Teller Baba in a way. Even though
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
could
seen
see
that
it.
far into Dragon Ball.
I could see it. Yeah, that was only game number 2.
Also,
The
I
evening's
saw
still
one of the
young.
last games you played the other day was Dragon Ball GT Final Bout.
Oh,
Why?
Because I love torturing myself. Although,
We don't talk about that.
while we're
yet.
waiting for the next game, do you want to hear a funny story of how that stream ended? It got to me going as far as myself versus Piccolo, fade to black, and then the game refused to load the battle.
And since you were playing the American version, you had the translated cutscene, like the dialogue and stuff, like for the pre-fight dialogue and the post-fight. But then when you get into the battle, it's the Japanese actors again.
Yep.
Also, the only time Steve Bloom ever played Goku. He wants to forget that ever happened.
I won't go easy. I won't go easy on you. Garlic gun.
But with that said, let's get the wheel a good spin.
Ultimate Battle 22 gets a lot more hate than it probably should.
Never
the
played
game
that.
is-
Might be something to think
It's-
about. And also,
It's stiff as all
we
hell.
did both N64 and Game Boy. I want to try a different system, if you please. I'm gonna say that's close enough to the light blue
Game
one.
Gear, oh boy.
I'm trying to think. Okay, it's 1. So yes, next up is the Game Gear.
And before it's Mortal Kombat again.
And what is... Oh, another game that I played in my childhood. Not really a bad game, but the concept approach of it is bad.
Jurassic Park.
If only.
Tasmania.
Alright, stop.
Come
Stop
to
the music.
Tasmania, come to Tasmania.
No, it's not that either. Let me bring this up. I'll give you a big clue. It's a game that was ported from the arcade.
Ninja Gaiden.
Boy. Hi, menu.
Battletoads.
It's
it's
Terminator
Terminator
2,
2.
the arcade
Oh.
game. Yeah, I did Ninja Gaiden already. And it's bad.
This is probably. I think this is just a colorized version of it. I think that's literally it. It's probably the same as the Game Boy version.
hmm
Just it's slightly.
Enough with the intro. Let's actually get to the game.
I think we've all seen. I think we've all seen Terminator 2. We all know what's going on.
hmm
If we haven't seen it, we at least know about it.
Keep the music on in all of its not so fabulous Game Gear glory. Basically, Terminator 2 is just about the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who has red demon eyes and needs to go to the store to find Ben Stein so he can get some red eyes, and that's pretty much the story of the game. But yeah, let's actually dive into this game. Bonk.
You play a reprogram.
Excuse me, do you have any clear?
Play a reprogrammed. What was it?
That's your thing.
T800?
Also,
it
that's my
T800?
machine gun.
Was it a T800 that turned?
Dang,
I
and
believe so.
You play as a reprogram. You are the reprogrammed T800 that the rebels have reprogrammed to save John Connor from the T-1000. Huh?
Shoot the rebels. They are bad.
No! In the Super Nintendo version, they yell no. No! Or in the Super Genesis version, it's rock. And in the arcade version, it was a mixture of the two. Where they combined
Who is Lin Kuei?
I'm looking for Sadakana.
I need your clothes. Your bike. Yeah, for some reason this game does a weird thing where the life bar is on the bottom. And it's being hidden by your stretch goal.
Donation, yeah.
Just assume he's not doing too well, because honestly he isn't. He's getting fired at from every direction.
This seems more boring than bad.
It's a port, honestly.
I know.
And if you want to say this though, I think the Game Boy version would probably be running much worse.
Oh,
that's-
God.
Because that's a black and white. Because that's on a black and white screen. You realize.
What's even
This-
worse, if memory serves, even if you do manage to get far in that game, the fact that you have to solve a mini-game, a timed mini-game, in order to
Well, that's
advance
the
level
original
one.
game, not the
yeah.
arcade game.
This is The animation
arcade
is
game
surprisingly
doesn't have
smooth for a Game Gear game.
But yeah, the arcade game doesn't have that on the Game Boy. You're thinking of the one that's literally just called Terminator 2. But yes, that minigame is awful because if you fail it, you get an instant game over. Kick back to the title screen, and that game has no continues, which makes it even worse. I find it funny that Radical Entertainment made that horrible Terminator game on NES. Then yet when they got into the 2000s, they became known for making such hits as Simpsons Hit and Run and Simpsons Road Rage. And those are
They
actually.
also made Prototype.
I will never get over the fact that some development companies make shit, and then once they make their big hits, then they start getting good.
Yeah, look at Bethesda's history.
They did a licensed Terminator game at one point, actually.
Yes.
Terminator Future Shock on DOS. That's what I remember. I think they
They
did
also
multiple.
did that Wayne Gretzky hockey game on NES.
That wasn't developed by them. I don't think that was developed by them, though. I think that was.
It was.
Oh, it was?
Yes, and it's really bad.
Well, I mean, I was there when Pan streamed it. No, I know it's bad. Have you not seen that video?
I think I was there.
Well, it's a good thing I found
No,
some
you weren't-
auxiliary
you weren't
power,
on-
because that's pretty much my
Yeah.
health.
You weren't on. I don't think you were on CoCom at that point.
Oh yeah, they did Where's Waldo as well.
Which we also played on that same stream.
Yeah, and it has sound the hockey game.
Talk about laziness. I love how the NES version of the Great Waldo Search literally just uses the theme from the TV show. Where's Waldo?
Where is Waldo?
Well, here's the thing, that I think that game is more based around the show because even in the Genesis and Super Nintendo versions, they had that, but don't know, he's taking everything he can get though. Also, for some reason the Genesis version, this thing looked more like Rob than anything else.
Oh, shit.
So I don't know if that was a jab at Nintendo or not.
Back up.
Fire required, gyromite for stack up, nothing else.
I've been terminated. Give me a second while I finish this boss.
Oh, it's also blocking the gun meter, because the arcade game has this mechanic where you can't fire your gun for too long. Because then it would be too easy. And you have to pick up a power-up to get rapid fire without having to worry about the cooldown. And even that doesn't last very long either.
Yeah.
Well, it's an arcade game. It's meant to munch your quarters.
Alright, let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Just for you, I'm able to adjust that for you.
You got 75% accuracy. Accuracy 71%.
That's how much damage you get, by the way. And you kill the person, so you get penalized for it.
Yeah, it's a shame I had to kill one of them. If I mobilize them, which is totally not killing them, I probably would have gotten no bonus whatsoever.
Protect all human life. Okay, so don't kill any
I'm
human.
trying to think. Oh, no.
They're just shot.
I'm thinking of a
shot.
different stage. I
The
think it's
T-1000s
after.
in the-
I think it's after this one.
Yeah, the T-1000s on this stage literally look like Arnold. The only time I think where
They honestly
do
look
it-
like the fusion ones that you would see in what was it, Genesis? Or
I
no,
haven't
not
seen-
Genesis. The other.
Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines.
No, it was Genesis. Never mind.
I haven't
Where
seen
it was
Genesis,
basically the T-800 that fell in the T-1000 pit and got a slight upgrade to their system.
Oh, so T-900, nice.
Basically, it lost its arm, and then when it fell into the liquid metal, it generated a new arm.
I haven't seen any of the Terminator movies, honestly. I know they're good, it's just... I've also heard mixed things about Salvation. It was on TV at one point. I don't remember hearing very good things about it, but it was probably more action-oriented as most
Probably.
reboots/sequels.
Okay, boss, my server is gonna be watching the Game Awards, so I'm gonna be stepping away to kind of
Alright.
hang out with them. I'll catch you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good night, folks!
Later.
But yeah, like I was saying, Terminator 3, I feel like, Terminator 3, I think was at least mixed positive. I think Salvation was mixed negative. And that was 2009. We didn't get another sequel until like 10 years later. Because isn't that when Genesis came out, 2019?
I believe so.
Took them 10 years to make another sequel.
Though I don't know what's a bigger sin. Having the sequel where the plot twist of the film is literally given away within the trailers that says, spoiler alert, John Connor is the next Terminator.
Salvation.
Or the one just after that.
Oh, you just killed a human.
Yay, I failed a mission. That's why I've been terminated. Or the
Honestly-
one immediately after that where they got James Cameron to work back in the film and somehow made the series even worse.
Yeah, because he had just been off of Avatar at that point. I think. I don't think you have to redo the mission if you fail it, but...
For this one, I don't think so. The next one, yes, you definitely have to redo.
Oh, those are just T-800s. Okay, that's why they look like Arnold. No shit. Guess I should have realized that. But they fade out like the T-1000. That's why
I seem to have a pattern thus far.
Oh,
Every
no,
stage
you are the
thus far,
human
I'm gonna kill
casualty.
one
You
person.
must die now.
Oh, is this the level I think it is now?
Because,
Yup.
yep.
I remember this from the arcade game. This is fucking stupid.
One time I was able to beat this. And after that, yeah, it was a bitch.
You have to protect real adult John Connor as he's being bombarded on a truck. And if the truck, then you can shoot down the truck.
Yep.
Which makes this needlessly hard.
Don't shoot the truck if you want to live.
Get to
Want
the
to
chopper!
live, don't steal me lines.
Get to the chopper!
Get the heck out of here, you nerd!
Get out of here, you dirty bird.
I am jogging on strangle off this bed. Well, you failed it. Or no, John's driving the truck. That's right. Because this is from the first part of the movie where they're going to reprogram the T-800. The only portion of the movie I think is actually...
Or as it's known in the film, lie not seen.
Oh right, because it immediately starts with the Terminator going back in time, right?
Yeah.
So this is
the only shot you get to see of John Connor is back in his base, where Sarah Connor is describing the events of what happened in 1 and what's about to happen in 2. After that, it's immediately, yep, you go back into time to see what has transpired between, just what has transpired in between.
Again, I've never seen this movie, so... It probably doesn't help that they're rated R. They were rated R, so I couldn't watch them as a kid, but...
Oh no, John Connor's been terminated, which means I've been terminated, no!
Oh, you died right as he got hit, too, so that's probably why you lost the credit.
Well, here's the thing. I believe if John dies, you lose a portion of your health and have to redo that part.
Yes, you do.
So, since I had little life left, that means that, yeah, I instantly died because of that.
I remember getting through this portion after a while.
Like I said, I remember beating it all of one time. After that, I was like, screw this game.
I was using MAME though, so I just plugged quarters in the like I just plugged credits in the machine.
You were playing it the fun way. I was playing it the fun way.
I mean, I didn't grow up in an arcade that had this game. My old skating rink had my old roller skating rink had the Simpsons arcade game, but then after the floods of '08, they had to close that place down, and I think the Simpsons cabinet actually got waterlogged because of it, so they had to scrap it. Which is a shame, because the Simpsons arcade game is a good game. And Konami hasn't renegotiated with Fox or Disney to re-release the game since the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live versions were taken down back in the PS3 and Xbox 360 days.
Huh! I finally made it.
I think the same fate befell X-Men as well, because I think that also got. No, I don't think X-Men got a. No, X-Men did get a re-release on PSN and 360 and Xbox Live. I think Disney just didn't want to renew it.
Good job. No truck bonus for you.
No truck bonus because you didn't do it in one shot. Fuck you too, game.
They didn't have the original voice clips, so they just had Kyle Hebert come in and do them all.
Didn't have what?
The voice clips for the X-Men arcade game.
Oh, but they actually contracted Kyle Hebert for that?
Yes.
He must have had some off time during Kai. Or something. Who was Kyle Hebert again? I forget. Who did he voice?
He was mostly Adult Gohan.
Right. And by extension Goten, because they shared voices. I think that was that way.
No, that's only in Japanese.
Well, yeah, because Masako Nozawa voiced all three.
Hebert has never.
Which I think
done,
that's the one thing the American voice acting got right. Is like, if you want Son Goku to sound like a child, even in adulthood, sure, that's fine. Why do the same have to apply to Gohan for that point, even when he's a teenager?
Ask Toei.
Well, didn't they still have Stephanie Nadoli and whoever replaced her in Kai to do Teen Gohan, though?
Yes. It was Colleen Clinkenbeard.
But yeah, back to the Dragon Ball tangent from earlier. Like, Ultimate Battle 22 isn't... It's jank, sure, but, like, I think it was unfairly treated because...
It's basically an upscaled version of the super booted endgames.
Yeah, and the problem is that the American release wasn't until 2003 after Budokai came out. So of course it's going to be unfairly judged. Because you're comparing it to a game on a different console that had different standards. When the game in question, when the game you're riffing on was released in 1995. So it's not fair to compare them at that point. It doesn't excuse the jankness, but it's still unfair. Is it bad? Sure, but it's not as bad as people say it is.
I still like the one blurb that said, somebody crapped into a jewel case and called it a game. It's not descriptive, but it did make me laugh. Because sometimes I am 5 years old and still laugh at toilet humor.
I mean, should we just call it there, or are you gonna give it one last shot?
Well, I figure either run out of continues or until timer runs out.
Oh yeah, your timer's not on screen, so... Oh yeah, you don't have that there for Game Gear, only for Super Nintendo and some of
Maybe I did have it set up, I just forgot to do so.
I just love the... But it's funny that they brought... It's funny that they brought GT Final Bout over when we were still in Z, and we see these characters that we haven't even run into yet.
Exactly.
It's like, what the fuck are they thinking? You should have... No, you should have... You know what you should have done is you should have brought Ultimate Battle 22. And then once GT started, you should have just brought that over. That would have made much more sense, but no.
It was the same era that didn't bring over Final Fantasy 2, 3, or 5.
Well,
And
I know that was Square, though. I feel like Bandai at least would have had some kind of...
No.
I'm not talking about Square, I'm talking about Bandai.
I'm just saying, it's the same era with similarly janky releases. Or janky release dates and whatnot.
Also, even for 1997, am I the only one that thinks that the graphics in GT Final Bout, besides like the Toei FMVs for obvious reasons, are bad? Like in-game, like models.
They're not great.
I mean, you look at Baby Vegeta ape form, and
he's just a big, blocky, golden ball.
Funny thing, you can play as him with Game Shark codes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Because of course you would.
And you can
You
actually
can do that with any fighting game with boss characters.
Here's the thing. Baby actually will crash the game because he doesn't have any win points.
Ah!
Like any like specific win quotes, I think he actually crashes the game.
I'm not surprised.
And if you have two babies on screen, the game chugs.
Jeez.
Once
Can't
again,
imagine why.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, you got an extra continue. Okay. I was like, wait, why are you continuing?
Oh, is this game still going? I
Yeah,
didn't realize it.
So,
Well, we have an extra continue, so that's mainly why.
but unless I do rather well here, this might be the end.
I think this is where, in the arcade game, this and this next section is where it ramps up in difficulty. Oh yeah, we're taking out the mainframe because we were trying to stop the T-1000, but then we'd end up not stopping it anyway, so we have to go back to the past. Because that makes sense.
I have missiles to spam them.
They must have had to use like 2 values in RAM to get the amount of missiles that you could have up that high. Now that I think about it. Abort, 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 abort.
And somehow we managed to beat the stage.
With only 2 hits of health. Or no, now it's actually going to send us into the past. No, we jump into the time rift, that's...
Yeah, we're going back to the past to play the shitty games that suck ass.
You wish, Guru, the AVGN. Also, I'd say that's probably a good place to leave it. It's your stream, I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, if we stay at this health, I may as well just write it out, though if it gives me full health, then yeah, I'll say that's a good enough place to stop.
We'll see that. Los Angeles. Today, quote unquote.
Nah.
Destroy
Destroy
and now
everything.
we immediately skip to the point where we're trying to destroy everything at Cybertime. That looks nothing like John Connor at age 10, I'm sorry.
But yeah, we have the same amount of health, may as well write this out.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be Sarah. That's supposed
Well,
to be Sarah.
then we shot her.
She gave us health and you just...
You monster!
Or no, she gave us shotgun shells, that's what it is. Alright,
And
well,
we've
there
been
you go.
terminated.
Game over.
Game over.
Yay.
Alright. Now that that mess has been taken care of, I think it's time that we give this wheel another good spin. So let's give it a spin!
I'm assuming white is anything goes.
Let's see, for black we have...
CBA 2.
Yes, we got the Game Boy Advance!
Game Boy Advance.
And I think... never played this game. Might be fun to check it out. So let's go to the Game Boy ROMs. And by Game Boy, I mean Game Boy Advance.
Well, I mean, I keep all 3 in the same folder, so... It gets confused on a couple ROMs, but I usually try to have them renamed differently.
Alright, we can stop that, and do I not have the... Oh, put it back up. There we go. That's why the timer wasn't showing up, because for some odd reason it wouldn't show up. But yes, the next game we'll be playing for the GBA is, no surprise, another RPG. Once dragons and men coexisted.
Is this Blue Dragon?
They shared a peace forged in wisdom. A peace that lasted many generations. all that was lost when mankind continued this balance in a sudden onslaught.
Continued? You mean disrupted?
Just continue disrupted. Either way, man fought dragons in a savage war that shook the foundations of their world. This war was called the Scorning. Or Scorning.
Fire Emblem?
Yep, we're playing Fire Emblem. For defeated and humbled, the dragons vanquished from the realm. In time, man rebuilt and spread his
dragon.
dominion
Fire Emblem Shadow
across
Dragon.
the land.
Took me a while to
onto
realize.
the islands beyond.
Honestly, I'm glad you're playing Shadow Dragon instead of the one that's basically a retelling of, I think it's Gaiden.
Was that 3 stones, I believe? Like 3 sacred stones, what have you?
This is the first one we got over here.
Yep. So yeah, may as well start the timer. You are a tactician traveling across Elibi. Set your name, birth, month, and gender.
Can you be a banker from Boston?
Use control.
This is an Oregon Trail.
Damn it!
Did they seriously translate Marth's name as a...
I wonder if there's enough room for it. Why be Marth when we could be Marth? Oh, hi, Moth.
Oh my god, they did. They did localize it as Mark. Where do you get Mark out of Marth?
Wow, I can't believe my dad is in this game.
This makes... Being completely honest, I don't see how you get that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'm guessing if you play female, you play Lucina.
Probably.
Or is she not in this game?
I don't think she existed
I've
until
never-
like the 3DS
If
era.
you want full honesty here, aside from, what was it, Path of Radiance for the GameCube, I've never played a Fire Emblem game, so I wouldn't know.
Lucina was Awakening. But I think that's because Awakening had a lot of the characters from all the Fire Emblems. I think it was supposed to be like a 10th anniversary. Like it was an anniversary. I feel like it was probably an anniversary game.
Okay, you know what? It's technically considered Fire Emblem, but I should rephrase myself. I have played the mobile Fire Emblem game, so...
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yeah.
I was wondering when you were going to come in, Horseman.
Or with the Fire Emblem knowledge, as if I know that.
Who invited you?
Can you answer my question, though?
What is it?
Is the female version of Marth Lucina?
Well, it kind of goes into Awakening spoilers. If you don't care about that, I'm just gonna answer directly.
Just answer it directly. I don't care because it's taking me a while to get into the series anyway.
So basically, you see quote unquote Mart in Awakening, and yes, it turns out it's Lucina. It's not really Mart. They're not the same person.
As far as is concerned, they are, but we don't doubt that.
And yeah, by the way, Eizen, the character you named is actually you, not any character in the game.
Well, here's the thing. If we do run into Marth, then it's a good thing I named myself Marth with an H added in. Because technically that means we're not the same person.
Marth in the game.
Is Marth
Oh, hi, Moth.
And Shadow Dragon? Yes, but this is not Shadow Dragon.
Oh, this is the Sacred Stones.
No, this is not Binding Blade. This is
Binding Blade.
Binding Lightning Blade is Fire Emblem 6. This is Fire Emblem 7. And yeah, those chibi sprites are pretty great.
Not even the chibi sprite, just the look of, yeah, she's got the big character eyes, and then suddenly the squint eyes, like, Nani? Just something about that makes me
Is this
laugh.
your first Fire Emblem game?
Oh yeah, welcome to your
like I
basic
said,
tutorial battle.
Like I said, aside from Fire Emblem Heroes and a bit of Fire Emblem, I believe it was Path of Radiance for the GameCube, I've never played a Fire Emblem game in my life. But it's basically your typical tactical RPG game, so that much I know.
Did I hear you, Pan, do you have an opinion on the whole, Shadow, the first Famicom game being re-released in the same, being freaking limited edition thing?
Well, I still say it's stupid, but they do whatever they want with their IPs, I guess.
I've heard of people that have actually been mad because that was the case.
Of course, there's always gonna be people mad. I'm not even surprised at this point.
My problem is because of the fact that they saw what happened with 3D All-Stars and now they think it's okay to do so.
Yeah, this
See, here's the thing I think would benefit them the most. If you still want the game available no matter what, but take away the bonus stuff away to have that limited time, I would honestly have no problem with that. The fact that all the time it has to be, nope, it's just for this time and this time only.
And then they
That's
can
just
sell
stupid.
they can sell the bonus stuff as DLC. Like boom, they would make more money.
But Nintendo's not been good. Nintendo's has been kind of bad with business decisions in the past, let's be honest.
Oh hey, it's Butter the Beast. Oh boy, I swear to God.
Wait.
I swear to God, if the RNG actually fucks you over.
Wait, can't she actually... Okay, no, it missed.
Yeah, it missed now. Oh, there we go. Okay, one person crit. There we go.
Wait, is it up to chance?
If the RNG fucks you over,
Is it up to
I
chance if
think
you
the
keep
opposite.
winning? Is it up to chance if you keep
That's
winning
actually
with
a decent level up. So yeah, all you need to do is basically seize the thing.
I'm guessing Lynn is probably the main character. Because you're supposed to
At
be...
least for this part of the game, because this game
Because I
actually
believe
has
this one
3
is-
main characters.
Yeah, and I believe, if memory serves, Roy is one of them.
Nope, Roy is in 6.
Oh.
Which we did
You're
not
gonna
get.
play as his dad, though.
Ah.
We didn't
okay.
get 6 yet.
So
Yeah, he was
Who
doing...
is better than Roy in every way?
Here's the thing. I think they wanted his inclusion in Melee to try to get people to get interested in Fire Emblem, and that's why the series started.
It was solely to promote his game,
Yeah,
which was still in development when Melee came out.
Yeah, apparently they wanted to actually, in the original Super Smash, they actually wanted to include Sigurd from Fire Emblem 4, but they never did.
that was Thracia 776, right?
Genealogy of the Holy War, actually.
Oh, Thracia was 5?
Yep, it was.
There is no government.
My life is in the farm. There is no government. Cat is cat.
What is that from?
It's a video from Underground that he re-uploaded from someone else that took it down.
I believe the title's called Garfield, but it's been translated and retranslated through Google Translations.
I think it's Garfield, but it's Google translated in all languages and back to English or something
what
like
I'm thinking
that.
Of. Yeah. But yeah, this game is pretty much like Shining Force. However, unlike Shining Force, there are certain characters that will either die, or they won't die, but you can no longer use them in battle if they're slain in battle.
Yep.
Which I'm glad that they have a fix that the Shadow Blade and Thing of Light, or whatever the name of the original game was, in the English version on Switch. I'm glad that they make it so that way you can toggle that. And in the 3DS games, you can toggle permadeath off, because I hate that shit.
Oh, they actually added casual mode to the re-release. Interesting.
In a way, because
wow, I might have
not
a
that
reason to
I
get
mind,
that.
because I fucking hate permadeath. In my case, it's basically just a reason to reset the fucking game. So,
you know what? It's funny. This was from a recording of an unfinished LP I did of Path of Radiance. I was able to avoid deaths for all characters except one. The character I was controlling.
Wait, Path of Radiance?
Yeah, whatever the GameCube game was.
There's no... I don't remember there being an avatar character in Path of Radiance.
Well...
Unless you're talking about Ike.
Yeah. The only character that got killed was my flagship character, Ike.
Yep. That would do it. Game over.
Well, yeah, if you die, it's gonna be game over.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people in the Fire Emblem community actually like to do Iron Man runs, where whatever happens, just go. If the main character dies, game over, you restart from the beginning.
Let's see. And
or you just
the one rule I definitely remember when it comes to Fire Emblem is that all the units run by rock, paper, scissors rules. Swords are faster than axes. Axe blocks lance attacks, and lance reach farther than swords. As far as what causes the most damage.
That's pretty much
or at least they get an advantage as far as that goes.
I think they're gonna explain the weapon triangle here.
Yeah.
Because, right now, Sane is at a disadvantage in the weapon triangle. Hey, you still get 1 point of experience.
Whoop-de-doo!
Fuck.
Almost.
You got Iron Sword.
Yep, there we go. There's the weapon triangle explained.
Apparently in the later Fire Emblems, they add in, like, a marriage system or something.
Yeah, starting with Awakening. There's actually that. Though, bonds between characters actually started with 6, I think? No, that's not true, that's not true. It started with 4. In 4, there are actually ways for characters to marry, but it's not the same way as in Awakening, basically.
Well, I mean...
But, give me another chance. It's
You probably can't help. You probably can't have children either. So
I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did
Well,
not.
actually,
chance,
Oh, hi, Moth.
Actually, it's a bit special in 4 because basically, you work with 2 generations of characters. The game actually has the lowest amount of characters in all Fire Emblem, I think. You only control 24 per generations. However, you can deploy all of them. The other thing is, whoever has married, their children will actually show up in Generation 2. Yep, it is a good idea to take advantage of terrain whenever you can.
But of course, this is a tutorial battle, so even if I want to think for myself, the game's gonna tell me no.
God damn it, Sane.
I'm clearly winning! No, you're not. I have the advantage! No, no, you don't. Yes, I have! You've been disarmed! No, I'm not. Then what's that on the ground?
Doesn't.
I've had worse.
How about you?
'Tis but a scratch.
Scratch.
Yeah,
Uncle.
No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
What's that then? I have
I've had worse. You liar! Come on, you pansy!
Welcome to Camelot.
I'm taking that. Let's not go to Camelot. This is just silliness.
Yeah.
That's not very Camelot. It's high.
Alright, anyways, I just wanted to impart my Fire Emblem knowledge. I will be back a little bit later. I actually was about to cut vegetables and I heard Fire Emblem, so here we are.
As far as parting words from his side go, all I'll say is Camelot. Camelot. It's only mortal. Shh!
I love on the Monty Python DVD, they have a Lego version of that.
Oh, so that was an official thing? I thought it was a fan-made one.
No,
that makes it even
was
better.
fan-made, but they put it on the DVD.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know if it's on the Blu-ray though.
On second thought, let's not head to Camelot. It's a city place.
There are only 2 things I remember from that movie, right? Mainly because I haven't seen that much of it. It's the Camelot scene, and it's the Camelot scene, the Knights Who Say Ni. Actually, I haven't seen it. The Knights Who Say Ni, the Camelot scene, Black Knight, and obviously the rabbit, the killer rabbit.
There it is! Where, behind the rabbit? It is the rabbit! Run away! Run away! Run away!
And the scene, in the animated scene with the feet jumping.
Nice.
Hey, what are you
The
doing?
legendary Black Beast of Iron!
Oh, so you have to be on the same terrain in order for it to be equal chance again. So if you're in woods and they're not, then you're at an advantage. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Now, here's my thing. Is it always going to be a miss, or is it just lower chances of that?
I think it's just a lower chance, I believe. Yay, Sane got this revenge he so desperately wanted, but he's still missing a level up.
Womp womp.
I'm not good at tactics RPGs, so games like this aren't really my forte. So I'm not even good enough to do something like Final Fantasy Tactics, even though I'm pretty sure that's not the main focus of that game. And then there's the problem of all my IRL friends back in the day assumed that Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was a port of the PS1 game when it actually is its own game. Which I did not know. So for the longest time I ran on that. Kent's also close enough to level up too. Well, you got him cornered now.
Hey, congratulations, Zugu. You got a hit-in, but guess what? You're dead.
Shit.
Killed by a lone girl that wasn't even a girl because a guy killed me. Blech. And I guess if I really wanted to learn more about the story, I'd concentrate more on that. But I'm only focusing on this 1/2 hour at a time, so who knows? Maybe if I have enough interest in the series, which, let's be fair, tactical RPGs are my thing, I might just very well do this at a later point.
Save and then go back to kill, I guess.
I'd have time to see if we can quickly do this next battle. Again, since I'm pretty much skipping dialogue. I heard that they were trying to steal a sacred sword. Ain't we gonna do something about that? Well, mine now. So yeah, one thing that is well known throughout the Fire Emblem series, or at the very least Fire Emblem Heroes, is that some walls can be destroyed and used as a secret passage for you to move on to. And why wouldn't a sword choose who it wants to be with? It's a grown sword, it can choose whoever it wants. Yes.
God, item! Star!
Let's see, I believe he's the only one who hasn't gotten a level up, so we'll let Sane finish the job. And yes, I am one of those odd people who likes to keep everyone even leveled.
I mean, I don't play RPGs, so I wasn't gonna... Like, I'm not an RPG person, so... It took some of my other friends on Discord pushing for me to finish Pokemon Sword, so... Or Pokemon Shield.
Oh, Kent got a double strike. Nice.
Opportunity!
Miss!
God, item?
Hey, congratulations, you got a hit on Kent, but guess what? You're dead.
Even then he leveled up, so...
I forget, does that level? No, it doesn't restore your health, so yeah. Especially since he got both of those kills and got huge level up boosts, he will definitely be pushed back for a bit.
Wouldn't you want to send the dude with the Lancet towards the cracked wall?
Well, figure worst case scenario, oh, you're talking about this guy.
Yeah.
That's true. Good, and since mainly been using sword, we'll use that's for that.
Then you can get him cornered at that point.
almost ready to move forward, so we'll do that. Although I think, yeah, that's the one problem with me using a lance for that, is that he's stuck with that. But that's okay. That is perfectly alright.
Woods. You can't have him go to the mountains. You can't traverse it, so.
So now we'll switch with that. And
You
worst
might want to
case,
have Kent come
worst case scenario, if I'm able to finish this guy off, sweet. If not, he will definitely be retreating. But it doesn't matter because he got the critical.
and you might want him to retreat anyway.
Yeah, I was going to have him retreat after that attack anyway. And yeah, already at 30 minutes, but we may as well finish this battle since we just have 2 guys left. Just to finish off the bandit, and just enough to get the level up. I think I'll bide my time with this. But yeah, make sure we can have them surrounded, so I don't mind using a vulnerary for this. Just then, come next turn, we can swarm him. If what I'm seeing is correct, I think he has a sword. So, why don't we start off with him? Aha! I was right. With the spear. I think he might finish him off if he... Nope. No double strike. Tap the lance. And that's battle. And now he too has a level up. Everyone's level 3. And we got
Now
a
all
free
you gotta do is just have her sit on the throne, get on the throne.
It's like it was meant for her.
And wait. Oh, you have to actually select C's.
At least you can seize it with full health. And because...
And she draws it.
She not only gets to hold on to it, but it has chosen her. Wom. Got new weapon. Something about death. Okay, finally get the chance to save. And yeah, that'll do it for that game. And we will get to spin the wheel once more. However, I really need to pee right now. So, that is exactly what this moment will be. So feel free to stretch your legs, maybe grab a snack or two, and when we come back, we will be doing more Rom Dumpster Diving. So see you in a bit, folks. And on that note, welcome back, folks. Of course, I'm hearing the possibility, if not confirmed fact, of Sephiroth being in Smash. And it didn't help that I was helping my mother doing a task with something, and something that was super simple, she made it super complex, which only heightens my emotional stress level. So, fun times with that.
Yay.
Fun times with that. Now, knowing me, I'm going to spin this wheel, and I'm going to get a game that'll make me ultra pissed. Just to hammer it down. Let's see.
Might as well look at what it is before I have to go.
And it looks like for this one, we have the SNES.
Nope.
Specifically to... Ooh, this is a good one. Speaking of stress reliever, this is a very good game to relieve stress. So, let me just bring it up. And yes, thank you, music. You can stop now. Don't know why you decided to play a bit of the Genesis theme, but whatever. It's something
really
Batman related.
Is this really dumpster diving if you keep getting good games?
No, I played some shit games. Sometimes I mix in good with some bad. Just after rolling all the bad games last time, this is just what I need for a good game.
What is this?
It's Batman related.
Oh.
Is it Batman Returns?
Yep.
Oh.
Next up is Batman
Alright.
Returns, a great side-scrolling beat-em-up game. Believe one time I was able to beat this game, but that was due to me using save states to do so. Otherwise, the only other time I beaten this was on lower difficulties, which, of course, knowing Konami, they're all like, "Great job, you beat the game!" But it wasn't on the hardest difficulty. 0 out of 10 effort.
Alright, well, you have fun with that. I have to go now. My planet needs me and all that shit.
Indeed. The next dungeon that you crawl into happens to be a tower, and guess what? That too is going to be your weapon. Because if memory serves, that is the game you're playing in your stream. But yeah, you have fun with that, man. But yes, it is time for us to play Batman Returns. Apparently, I keep forgetting how long this intro is. Used to be the quiet secretary of Max Shrek, aka everyone's favorite person that everyone loves to reference at this point.
Get out of my swamp!
Not necessarily that person. And shit, it already lost track of where I was going at with. Fuck. Christopher Walken. Why? God damn it. Why did I blank on his name? who played the role of Maximilian Schreck in the movie Batman Returns. Yes, it is about to begin.
At least it's not Batman Forever.
True. True. Alright, there we go. Now I can finally do this. Easy, normal, hard, special, mania difficulty. Fuck yeah, we're doing that one because I don't care. Item test tube. Apparently, it's got test tube mode. Why the hell not? But yeah, let's jump right into this.
Hi, Michael Keaton.
It's Mr. Mom playing the role of Batman.
It's Beetlejuice.
That too.
How much money did I have the shallot to use your likeness in this game, Mr. Keaton?
All of it. Not just any clown, a thin clown. Seriously?
Go, go! I'm Batman. And I punch people in the face.
Just like every good citizen should. That's right, Batman is so awesome, he punches rockets being propelled at him. This will pay a terrible price. transition. Watch out for the fat clowns! Could you move this faster? My buttons are killing me.
Okay, Uncle Pro, done.
Time to save Michelle Pfeiffer. Only the most powerful businessman. I was supposed to be their #1 son, and they treated me like #2.
It's a shit joke! Hi, I'm Danny DeVita.
That's probably the one good joke that you'll find in Goldmember. Hey, Powers, you're not gonna be able to win this frickin' battle this time. Right, Mini-Me? Hey, asshole, check it out! I'm Mini-Me! Fine, if they won't come to me, I'll make sure they come to me. But not like
Okay, Opie.
I'll make sure that they'll come to me too. Hey, I'm pretty sure that I hit you. Oh man, that was pretty cool. That, however, not so much. Hey, got an extra life. I suppose. Yo, what's up, Pastille? How's it going? Oh, I thought he was on a different level to me. Oh, really? Sorry to hear that, Pastille. That's okay, though. The fact that I'm barely making any commentary, surprised that No one else has left sooner. Ah! No problem, Pastille. Thanks for stopping by. I don't think you'll be doing any of the sort there. Ugh. Ah. I believe that is the stage 2 boss. Just biding his time. Because of course he can. Yep. The strong man.
The strong bad.
He was just waiting for me to let my guard down.
Hoist by your own petard.
It's sad that this is really the only effective way to actually deal damage to him without getting yourself caught in an attack loop. Ah! So I betcha. Yeah, he doesn't take any damage from that batarang.
Hello, my name is T Strongman. I can bench press up to 2 pounds.
Been kicked in the teeth far too many times. On the prowl, apparently Mario was successful. Guess who's playing terribly all of a sudden? If you guessed it was someone else, well, I feel bad for you. It was me all
Batman.
along. Of course, the one time I could redeem myself, nope, not happening. No. I've gotten a test tube. Now, if only it would actually work for me.
You got the testicle.
Yay, I got full health, but I really didn't because I lost a life. Yay! Hooray for not understanding controls properly. I am Catwoman, hear me roar.
I refuse.
So I only just now remember this is how you use the test tubes. May as well use them now, because that was the last life. Now I wonder, does it put me right at Catwoman? It does! Good! Let's backtracking. Ha 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 ha. lot more trouble than I thought I would with this fight. And yeah. Oh, I got one continue left. May as well use it up. Oh, but don't you realize you're using the insane difficulty? That's the joke. But yeah. I get the feeling this is probably going to be the end of our Batman Returns journey here. So it seems like even on hardest difficulty, I suck balls at it. Oh well. Not that it matters. It just means we can move on forward to the next game by spinning the wheel. That is quite literally the same game that we rolled, so no. Let's see, black. I think that was, yeah, we did that one. So, again, no. Have to say no because we just did a SNES game. I say after this one, it'll be my choice. We got to keep things rolling, and we did a Game Boy game, so you know what, fine, I will choose the next game, and I think it is only fair that we look at something from the PlayStation, and I know just a game that we can look at. So let me get this all set up here. Sure, that's, yes, thank you. You can stop now because it's time for us to play some PlayStation games. But first, the intro. Can't forget the intro. So what could this game be, you might be wondering? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's something that's appeared in Retsupre.
What?
Presented to us
Oh.
by
Oh
Titus.
no.
Ihadolka is a being capable of existing in multiple dimensions at one time, and
We
she
are
threatens
playing
the
Evil
world of
Zone.
Ipreseru, Happy Island. Though the cost was heavy, the inhabitants of Ipreseru were able to temporarily confine Ihadolka in Evil Zone. But the danger is not over. Ihadolka must be destroyed before she emerges from Evil Zone. To do this, Ipreseru called upon mighty warriors from other worlds. A tournament is held to select the strongest warrior to face Ihadolka. These warriors have many reasons for wanting to fight Ihadolka, but right now, they are warriors. Let the battle begin.
You got it, Colonel. You got it, Colonel. But first, let me spend some more time in my box. But first, we gotta see an intro to this game that's as anime as fuck.
Probably because it is anime.
And of course, the one time Opie's not here.
Don't worry, I'll fill in.
Uh-huh.
I'm just not as overt about it.
Of course. And honestly, this isn't even a game. This is just a film about how Ihadoka blows up the world. Hope you enjoyed it. But no, this is still the intro that just refuses to die down.
I want my money back.
Alright, so now we can finally move on with this. We gotta set the controls here, if there was any. Because really, this is one of those games where all you need to do is attack and guard. That's it. How you attack? That's pretty much all you need to know. That said, of course, we're going to do story mode. So we got Dan Ziver, Alti Al Lazel, Kea Tenpyoin, Errol Plaus, Midori Himeno, Setsuna Zaisuke, G. Vanish Gregman, Lyned Well, Rainrix, that usually doesn't trap me up, Kakurine, and that's it. Who do you think I should play as?
Whichever one is the most provocative.
In that case, let's go for... Since they were bouncing in the scene, we'll go for Midori.
Huzzah.
Is it my turn?
Also, start timer.
Howdy. How's everyone? My name is Midori. I am the future proprietor of the Fuin Ancient Martial Arts School. Next week, Passionate Midori will start. I get summoned to a strange world to fight the evil
And fan service
I'm
shot.
more than happy for the opportunity to fight powerful foes. Please don't miss my first fight. See you next week on Passionate Midori, Round 1, Storm and Stress. I'm counting on your support. Thank you.
But honestly, I feel like Evil Zone's one of those games where it should have been an anime series instead of a game. Considering each round is treated like an anime.
You're my opponent? It's unbelievable. Oh, hell with it. I'll go all out to crush you.
Don't be so arrogant. Don't even try. I'll immediately destroy everything you've got with this Shahal!
Get ready to witness my Fuin ancient martial technique for the first time. Now, I'll strike!
Get set. Go!
You? Nope.
Can't get me!
You? I'll kill you. I'll kill you. You?
Here it comes!
You?
Here it comes! Yeah!
And finishing blow.
Down!
All that's missing is Midori appearing at the top to shout out that Rondo attack.
Ha! I made a fool of you. You can't get me. How did you like my first fight? It was a very easy win, and I'm much more powerful than I had to be. My next opponent is Galley Banished Bregman. He has such a pompous name. I hope he doesn't disappoint me. Oh yeah, I want you to know that I'm not a criminal with a reward on my head. Well, I could hardly wait to fight. See you next week on Passionate Midori, Round 2.
Oh my god, it's
Herculean
slideshow.
Strength. And keep those cards and letters coming in, okay?
Herculean strength.
You better stop chasing after Ihadolka. Are you stupid or something?
I think you could
Maybe,
say that about
but I am
anyone
Midori.
and everyone.
I don't want to become an idiot who isn't honest to myself.
I'm impressed with your words, but you're acting like an idiot.
Ba 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 ba.
Don't run away! Where are you? Don't run away! Watch out! Got me!
This one's for you.
And that's just a normal attack, but that's okay. Just want to weaken him.
So you can throw a Pokeball at him.
Much. Ow, ow, ow.
This one's for you! There! 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 Knocked down!
Whatever. I was hoping to get a victorious win, but no, that's just a standard winner. Why didn't I Dragon Ball Z power up? That was a guitar riff.
You weren't careful with my Foon ancient martial technique. That's why you lost.
I've been thoroughly defeated. You are such a doll.
I think I deserve to be called a lady, not a doll.
Yeah, you're right, young lady.
Also, I think I'm dead now. Bleh.
I fought Gally today. He was a pretty good fighter, but got a little unlucky. Too bad he had me as his enemy. He shouldn't have made such vulgar comments to me. It was so rude of him to say the things he did, don't you think? Well, see you next week on Passionate Midori, Round 3. Never was and never will be. I'll be dealing with a magician. I have something I must do, so... I'm not about to quit now. What's more, I can't pass up an opportunity to fight a sorcerer. I would never get this opportunity in my world, so I'm going to enjoy it. Ah, it's hopeless. Well, in that case, Miss Midori, let's go! Miss Midori, you flatter me.
Alright, I gotta take off.
Alright, thanks for stopping by.
Later.
Ah! How dare you! Grapple technique.
This one's for you!
Combo there.
There! Up here! Excellent!
The grapple technique.
There! There! There!
And to finish it all
This one's
off,
for you!
multiplier attack. Wah. And now enjoy this guitar as we prep for the next episode.
I can't keep up with you, Midori, but Hadoka will. Stop. Nobody drag me into this, all right? I should feel grateful for being able to fight against such powerful foes. Midori! Fighting for world peace has no personal meaning, but trust me, I'm the savior you summoned.
I never was gonna go for
I'm
world
in the
peace, but
best
sure,
possible
we'll
condition.
do it because
It was amazing to see
I guess
Al's
it's on
magic.
my bucket to-do
I
list.
can't believe a human can do such things. Nevertheless, there is no match for me. Then, I'll be facing a righteous opponent next week. I think he is living in the past. I'll show him how things are today. So, see you next week on Passionate Midori, Round 4. No objections. I'll be knocking down the righteous.
The ultimate hero, Danzeba! What? I would do anything but fight an unarmed woman.
And
Don't
fan
be a
service shot.
fool and go by appearances. I'll let you try out if you like.
No hard feelings. I'll take back my words. Be ready. I'm not gonna go easy on you. I have to rescue Yuri, you know.
Fine, fine. I'm ready for the battle.
Get set. Go!
Hot. There. Here it goes. Hot.
I'm not easy. I'm not easy. Not yet.
Here it goes.
Not easy.
Hot.
This could get a bit tricky if I'm not too careful. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. And grapple attack. Aww. First time I've been knocked down. Guess that's it. Or is it?
I'm not easy. Lightning strike! I'm not easy. I'm not easy. I'm not easy. I'm not easy.
Kamehameha!
I'm not easy. I'm not easy. Not yet. I'm not easy.
Ow.
Lightning strike! I'm not easy. I'm not easy.
Stop it with that.
Get me there.
Gotcha.
Another one. Knocked down.
Well, so much for the special attack, but knocked him on his ass. Guess we'll roll with that.
I lost a battle I couldn't afford to lose. What an idiot!
Why do they all... Well, it can't be helped, I guess. Did you say you wanted someone named Yuri rescued?
What? You...
I don't want to be burdened with extra work, but I'm touched. Trust my fighting abilities, and wait.
Don't worry, I'll save Yuri. I have no idea
I'll
who
be
exactly
battling
he
against a
/
mercenary
she
named
is,
Earl,
but I'll
who is
save
dressed in a
Yuri.
living suit of armor. I wonder what will happen. Coming up next week is Passionate Midori, Round 5. Beyond comparison! It is a long-awaited fight.
Did you stop Al? I have to thank you for that.
Oh, it's nothing. I just wanted to fight a powerful guy like you.
But that's a girl.
Okay, it's fine with me. I know it sounds selfish, but I can't forgive you for beating Al. And I'm going to attack you with everything I have.
By the power of lightsaber!
Go! Hey! Hey! Here goes!
Oh, seriously? Ah! Ow, ow, ow! Okay, that was just a cheap blow there, game. Hope you realize that.
My turn! I'm amazed! Can't get me! I'm not gonna lose! There! There! My turn! Down!
Oh! Should have seen that coming.
I lost my streak.
Yep.
Yeah, I can easily get it back. Just watch.
My turn! Can't get me! Can't get me!
Ow!
Can't get me!
No.
Can't get me!
Seriously, game? Stop it. Come on! I know this is normal difficulty and everything, but come on!
I'm not gonna
And is that no? It will be if I'm not careful, though.
Can't get me there! Can't get me there! Can't get down!
Ah. Oh well. Continue again.
Go! Can't get I'm amazed! I'm amazed!
Sometimes I keep hearing that, thinking that's Steve in the background.
Excellent! Can't get me! I'm amazed! Can't get me! There! Can't get there! Can't get
Oh well.
Down.
Took her down one way or another, I suppose. Again, not necessarily the way I wanted it to go, but if it works, it works.
Forgive me, Al. I failed. I lost.
I don't want to say anything in a patronizing way, but I think he knows how you feel.
Do you think so? Then I should be happy. What?
Sir?
Errol, run quickly. I don't know who's there, but you made him mad. Come out, right now! Hi, everybody.
Next time.
Coming up next week on Passionate Midori is Round 6, Startling Event. I'll be fighting myself. It should be an interesting match.
Mirror match.
What? I see. I'm your enemy, right? I'm excited. How about me over there? Don't you agree? Oh, I get it. You only look like me. It's clear now. You can't defeat me. You have no soul to put into your hands.
No
You will
soul
never win.
to put it in her hands.
Get set, go!
It's outrageous. Too easy. It's outrageous. Blown away. Senseless. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. It's outrageous.
Oh well. This guy's set up for
It's
that.
outrageous. Blown away. Too easy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This one's for you. Too easy. Go, go, go.
Kamehameha!
A fake has never beaten the real thing.
You are so rude to call me a fake. That was you. That was you in the mirror.
Then a failure is naturally to be expected. You in the mirror can't beat the genuine me. But you know, I can break the mirror. So you should come out from hiding.
Yes, I can break the mirror and get 7 years bad luck.
It was a tough fight, but I managed to kill the space monster Gegedogando. I get caught in a nasty trap set by brutal Delao the spaceman. They plan to take over the Earth. Then a gallant figure appears. Huh? Who is this guy? What do you know? What is this? Cosmic Soldier Midori, episode 54. Midori in a pinch. The appearance of a second
excuse
soldier,
me?
Sasuna. What's wrong with this script? Well, coming up next week is Passionate Midori, Round 7, like
was gonna
a
say.
phantom. Fighting a space monster was very exciting.
Because, you know, a game like this already makes total sense.
Thanks for waiting. I thought you would enjoy this. Wasn't it fun?
No, not at all. But I can have fun with you. I'm not soft, so I'm not going to treat you as a little girl.
A little girl? After all, you're human. A human we hate very much.
Get set, go!
Hey!
Don't mind me, PC just booted up. Ah!
No, no, no! Can I make it?
And grapple! Charge the key blast. Oh, of course you got me with that.
Bye-bye.
Ow! That really hurt, you know.
No, 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 no.
Kamehameha! Oh, seriously? I trapped you first. Woo! Barely won that one. Shouldn't have, but I barely did. Guitar riffs because fuck yeah.
Alright, I'll let you win. You are the third one to defeat me. Well, bye-bye.
could have killed me any time. Don't mock me. Thanks for waiting a week. Today I'm going to answer your questions. The first question is if I'm interested in art. The answer is no. The next question is what my hobby is. My hobby is jogging. The last question is if I have a boyfriend. What kind of question is that? The answer is, anyway, this segment is over. Now coming up next week is Passionate Midori, Round 8. A flash of lightning. Why a boyfriend?
So with that said, let's see how the round against Businessman goes.
Wow, you've been there too? What a surprise.
I am in a very bad mood, Kea. If you're planning something, I advise you to forget it.
That's nice of you, but I can't take your advice. I want you to disappear forever.
I never liked you before. You are the worst, and I'm going to teach you the real meaning of fooin'.
Get set. Go!
Wood, fire, earth, metal, water, wood, earth.
Seriously?
Fire.
Not a fan of that, you know.
Wood, earth, water, fire,
There! This one's for you!
Magical strike attack, even though it's not magical at all.
Here I am.
And extra guitar rift.
I can't believe this. Why did you...
Bleh.
To underestimate and to be overconfident usually leads to defeat. The case between Kea and me is closed. Then I will face Setsuna. I never expected to fight a little girl who used to tag along with me. It must be our karma. I rather enjoy having a chance to fight an opponent who has attained some power. Then, coming up next week is Passionate Midori, Round 9. An opportunity in 1,000. This is a once-in-a-lifetime life and death struggle. But regardless of victory or defeat, let's not have a grudge against each other, Setsuna.
Alrighty, let's see how this one goes. Hopefully for the best.
I don't want to be rude, but I have a reason that I don't want to be defeated.
You all have your own reasons for wanting to win. I'm different, though. A loser obeys a winner.
Stunned silence.
Thank you, Midori.
Get set. Go! Fire attack! Sword attack! I'm okay!
Simon, where are you? Simon, man, where are you?
Wait! Fire attack!
Stop it!
Excellent. I'm amazed. Oh, wait. Excellent. Up, down.
Well, that was poorly done.
Yep, yep.
I'll say this is the last go.
I'm amazed. I'm
Okay, seriously, what the hell is up with this BS?
Excellent. I'm amazed. Good. I'm okay. Good. Excellent. Oh, wait! Okay! Oh, wait! Down!
And thanks to some bullshit luck, I was able to win. Now, I'm actually curious, was it 10 rounds altogether? Because if that's the case, I might extend it to one more battle.
Me. You are still powerful. Sorry. Why am I such a fool? My father always said I'm not mature enough. No, that's not so. You're burdened with the emotions of those who have fought. I have known you since childhood. Oh, Yuki, thank you. You are also the reason that I want to win. Next week, I am finally going to fight E. Hadouken.
Okay, so yeah, this is the last battle, so...
I
I lied! We'll give this 3 shots at beating this. If I win either one of those 3 attempts, yay. If not, I'll happily move along.
My trembling stops. That's right. I will not be satisfied unless I win. So I have to get you, Ihaduka. Reinforcing my fists with my body, my heart, and all my power, I will fight the last battle. Now, see you next week on Passionate Midori. Final round. Enchanting tranquility. After all, I am the best. I leave you with my favorite saying. Go without hesitation, and you will find the answer.
Yeah, if memory serves, while some characters can be cheap as the levels go up, E. Hadoka is easily the cheapest one of them all, so I don't expect this to go easy.
You're the evil one, right? I'm thrilled. I feel danger in the air.
What do you want? I'll let you go unchallenged if you leave now.
Are you kidding? I can't just leave now. I also have a reason for not wanting to lose. What's more, I'm too excited to quit now.
Well then, you're going to die here. It's a fool's choice.
I don't mind being a fool with the Fuin ancient fighting technique. Here comes Midori!
Get set. Go!
What my God? Dog! Yeah! Dog! You better stop!
Ow.
Dog! You better stop! What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Banogando. You better stop!
Yep, so that's attempt 1.
I
Get set. Go!
There you are.
Ah!
Go to hell.
You know, you're not very nice, Hadoka. Hope you realize that.
You better die. You gone. What are you looking at? What? Then you smell. What? Then you
Ah! Of course I got caught by this finishing technique.
I lost.
Yep, yep. Go!
Oh well. I ain't done yet.
There you are.
Ah! Still get caught up by that.
Go to hell. Dog. You better stop. You better stop. You better stop. Banogando. You better stop. Banogando. There you are.
Ah! That wasn't a real attempt. I know what I said, but that wasn't a real attempt.
Yep, yep. Go!
You better stop. Hot. Hot. Summon flame. What are you looking at? Dog. You better stop. Dog. You better stop. You better stop. Summon flame.
Get me!
There you are.
Ah!
Go to hell.
Talk about a cheap attack.
Banogando. Interesting. Banogando.
Ah!
Yep, yep.
One last attempt.
Interesting. Better stop. Summon flame. There you are. Dog. Dog. You better die. Dog. What are you looking at? Summon flame. Excellent.
Oh, what the fuck is this bullshit?
There you are. Be gone.
Knock down.
Yeah, I'm ready to end this here.
I lost my streak.
So that was Evil Zone. Hope you all enjoyed that. And honestly, I was hoping to go for one more, but I'm starting to get a bit hungry, so I may as well end things right here and now. But with that said, folks, thank you all for watching. Special thanks to Pan Anning. We got Pan Anning, Steel PH, Jeff, and Watcher GM for the co-commentary. But now it's time I redirect you all to another stream. So obviously I'm going to host Pan Anning, but I can't end this stream without giving a shout out to my homeboy, Family Jules, who is currently going through who is currently going through Banjo-Kazooie speedrunning. He is currently on day 10 of a current everyday stream of that game until he gets the world record, or at least gets his personalized PB of 2 hours 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be hosting Pan Anning's channel. So that's going to do it for me, folks. Tomorrow, we will continue our demos disc display for the PS1 games. We last left off on 4, and we'll continue 5 tomorrow. So, until then, take care, and I shall see you